What's up, friends? Hey, quick tip. Use food pantries, man. There are churches giving this stuff away. They tell me this. Who is they? The people out here in the world tell me it's expensive to eat now, especially eating healthy. And the churches tell me we get mountains of free produce in that goes rotten and we have to throw it out. We can't even, I was the last one in line today. It closed at 11. I'm supposed to get 3 pieces of veggie, 3 fruits. The lady gave me 3 of each instead of just 3 total. So I left with like a whole box, mostly produce. I did get a chicken breast because I've been eating some protein. I usually eat vegan. I try. I refused all the free candy and chips, but it's out there. But the thing is, you guys, it doesn't have to be cheap, or it doesn't have to be expensive to eat healthy. It can be cheap. It can even be free. The lesson in this is twofold, I guess. One, don't defraud them. Don't go in there if you have the money to get the food and you're comfortable and you can support the economy. But if the economy has failed you, get the free food. You have to be humble. And unfortunately, our enemies right now, our enemies of God, they are satanic and they're telling us pride is good. Now, that isn't an attack on the LGBTQA plus whatever. It's not an attack. I'm just saying the Bible tells us pride is like a cardinal sin. This is like a key sin. The core of all sins. Lucifer fell because of pride. And now we're walking around supporting pride. I would say we remove the word pride and insert maybe esteem, self-esteem. Yeah, we can have individual self-esteem, but pride is disgusting and it will erode us. So number 1, you can eat for free if you come to the table of the Lord humbly. Number 2, if you have pride, you're going to break the economy by breaking the family. You're breaking down our households. You're taking away your children's ability to reproduce and letting them make that decision. And the psychiatrist is telling you if you don't do it, they're going to kill themselves from depression. I think we need a lot of people taken out of lab coats and told they're not real doctors, they're butchers, they're mangling our children. We need a lot of parents to understand that this agenda of pushing extreme liberalism, extreme individuality is actually one of the core commandments in the Satanic Bible. And if you're a Satanist, you have the freedom to do so. But I'm not going to stand here and let you take away my freedom by calling me intolerant or a bigot, because you get to publicly now display these things. And if you're going to be putting into public schools pride and all these crazy sins, then we need to either make laws to take it out of public schools, or if we're that into freedoms and individuality, we need to homeschool our children as actual God-believing, God-fearing, loving humans who respect the Creator, and get our children out of that indoctrination and start feeding them the free produce that the Lord will provide you from every other church in town. There's a church on every corner. And if they're really about their community, they're looking for ways to get you food, clothing, and you can go to Catholic charities. You can just humble yourself and you will live fine. And I'll tell you, last thing, I went from making $80 an hour to homeless, and now I make $12 an hour. I fold laundry all day, and I'm humble enough to go in and do it. And at first I was grumbling and I was prideful, and you know what? It wasn't rewarding. My mental health failed. I went back to homeless again because I was drinking so much. Now I'm sober. I'm humble-ish. I'm still a human. I'm humble-ish, but I'm humble enough to go get that food. And it's going to help my wife and I to maintain some degree of physical health. So praise God. God bless you all.